Can we do one more topic? Can we talk about the 32-inch mountain bike that was out there?
Oh, yeah. How have we not talked about this already?
Yeah.
Dang. Yes.
It was from BMC, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Covered it. Great.
Cool. All right, we're done.
Oh, yeah. Well,
It was great.
What is up, party people? Thanks for all the positive feedback that y'all gave us for the episode with Alex Howes last week. Sounds like y'all really enjoyed having him mixed into the conversations, which probably says a lot more about Housey than us as the Bonk Bros, but nonetheless, we enjoyed it too. Hopefully we can have Alex back in the hot seat again soon for y'all to pick up where we left off. If you have any questions or feedback for the show, you can drop us a note at bonkbrospodcast@gmail.com, or you can hit us up on the Bonk Bros Instagram page. And if you want to support the podcast while also gifting yourself a little something in the process, you can pick up any of the products from our amazing partners and be sure that you're getting the best of the best, because we only work with the best of the best. Speaking of the best of the best, Bolt Skin and Shave is bringing you the absolute best leg shaving experience possible. Every time you hop in the shower to shave those Yeti legs of yours, Bolt brings the silky smooth gift of the most advanced leg shaving experience that money can buy. Bolt Skin and Shave is also more than just a razor company. They're also a skincare company with all kinds of skin accessories to improve the quality of your shave experience. Head over to boltshave.com today and use the discount code BROS15 at checkout. Next up is our friends over at Bike Tires Direct, where you can get basically anything that you could possibly want to support your cycling addiction. I just got back from ripping my way through the Colorado high country of Crested Butte while putting some new Vittoria Barzos to the test, and so far I've been pretty impressed. They handle the chunk like an absolute champ, even though that I did hit the deck at one point, which you hear later in the episode. But it wasn't the tires' fault. It was totally my fault. And then last night, I won our local short track series racing on those exact same tires, which proves that they not only rip the chunk, but they also rip some steamy fast trail racing. So check out all the tires from Vittoria and countless other brands over at biketiresdirect.com and use the discount code BONKBROS at checkout. For all of your bike maintenance and marginal gains needs, you can head over to SILCA.cc. With the popularity of chain waxing gaining mucho traction this year at the tour, don't miss out on all those extra savings that you can get not only from the watts category, but also on the longevity of your drivetrain. That's right, SILCA Chain Wax has been proven to save you extra lifespan on your precious drivetrain components, which is a pretty big deal given how expensive chains and cassettes have gotten these days. So check out all the chain waxing options and so much more from our homies over at SILCA, and that's code capital BONKBROS July 2025 for that extra discount. This week, DJ gave us an update on the latest status of his leg recovery, including the first time that he's hit the dirt since the accident happened. If you should find yourself in a similar situation to DJ where you come in contact with a moving vehicle while you're out riding your bike, make sure you always have your go-to resource handy to help you navigate the legality of the situation. Scarborough Bicycle Accident Law wants to be with you every step of the way throughout that process, and to show their continued support beyond just the courtroom, they're also offering a free month of coaching with Ignition Coach Co. for any of our listeners who find themselves in that unfortunate situation and are ready to return to the bike. Just make sure to mention that Bonk Bros sent you when you first reach out, and they will get you back on the bike ASAP. And last but not least is a brand that you've definitely seen throughout the tour this year, if you've been tuning in at all. That's right, our homies over at Ketone 8 are doing ketone supplementation right. So if you want to get your hands or mouth on that same liquid gold that all the fast boys are using these days, then click the link in the show notes to get you some today. All right, that's all the business we got for today, so let's get this party started.
You know what I forgot to do is I forgot to watch today's stage before we start recording.
Oh, man.
Well, joke's on you.
You missed a lot.
Did I miss a lot?
Nothing. It's the rest day.
Oh, wow. Now I look like a real idiot.
What an idiot.
Wait, the rest day's on Tuesday?
Perfect way to start the podcast off.
Yeah, so yesterday was Bastille Day, which is French July 4th, basically.
Yep. So they had to have the tour on that day.
Exactly. And they had to make it as exciting a stage as possible.
Yeah, so I'm actually a day behind because I thought Sunday, being the holy day, was the rest day. So I didn't watch the tour on Sunday. And then on Monday,
is that why NFL plays all their games on Sunday?
Maybe.
Yeah, dude.
And then on Monday, I'm like, wait a second. like
league.
there was a stage yesterday, so now I'm a day behind because I haven't watched yesterday's stage yet.
Drew, are you allowed to watch sports on Sunday, or do you have to just sit quietly and
Dude,
meditate?
one of my like heroes, like I've read biographies on him. He's awesome. His name is Eric Little. He was the 1926 Olympic gold medalist in the 400 meter, but he was supposed to race the 100 meter, but he didn't want to race on a Sunday. And so he did the 400 meter instead, and he won. And this is where that's like cool. And the best part of the story is then, like, that was like the beginning of his career as a professional runner. And the next year he's like, nah, I'm out. And he went to go be a missionary in China.
Dude, you do races on Sunday all the time.
Yeah, technically Saturday is the holy day nowadays. But
well, you do races on Saturday.
Yeah.
Every race you do is on Saturday.
I feel like you're just making it up as you go.
The Sabbath was an Old Testament thing.
So it's fine now. It's fine.
It's not like quite a New Testament thing, but I still think a day of rest, or in the New Testament, there's this thing called the Lord's Day, which is similar to the Sabbath, but different.
Is it on Saturday or is it on Sunday, bro?
Lord's Day is on Saturday.
All right.
Or no. Actually, no. Sorry, my bad. I'm getting it mixed up. The Sabbath technically is Saturday. The Lord's Day is Sunday. Is that right?
I think you should.
Is Tyler Googling me right now? Is he like fact checking me?
Bro, maybe you should get that. Maybe you should get that tattooed on your other arm so you don't actually forget it next time.
Sunday's off.
Yeah, I don't ride Sundays. No, I mean, I don't agree with that part of it. I don't take it that far, I guess. I appreciate it though. You know what I mean? Like, there was a guy actually a couple years on the Tennessee, the Nashville local team, I think is what it's called. They were like a crit team from Tennessee. And there was a guy, actually their best guy was I guess he's not Baptist, whatever kind of religion he was, maybe Seventh-day Adventist. They still practice pretty strictly, don't do anything on Sundays. So he wouldn't race on Sundays. Yeah.
That's like the final stage. So he never finished a stage race. He always just dropped
like crits, but yeah, like the week
never
of
in the
Snake Alley, there were like, this is when I could remember it was, he got like podium the first 2 days, and then he wasn't there the third day, and then he was back there on Monday. And I was like, wow, that's pretty cool.
That's commitment.
I respect
it for sure.
Commitment to the bit. Well, anyway, so did we watch the stage on Sunday, or or did we have commitment to the bit?
And Monday?
and Monday.
So the one where Vanderpool got caught like right on the line, that was Sunday.
Yeah, it was Sundays.
That's where I'm up to.
Of the stages that you should have watched this weekend, Sundays was probably the more exciting of the two stages.
With Vanderpool off the front.
Yeah. Him and Jonas Rickart.
So close.
You know what? They were, so I heard that the whole purpose of that was because Jonas Rickart wanted to get onto the podium. This might be fake news, but people don't come to this podcast for news. So he wanted to be on a Tour de France podium. And basically the one way to do that is to get combativity, right? To be the last rider. And apparently they were going to give it to Vanderpool because he was the last rider. And I think they probably made some phone calls behind the scenes and were like, hey guys, listen, this needs to go to Jonas Rickart for sure. The dude that threw up on his bike 5 times. I'm pretty sure they did.
That's good.
I don't pay I don't know. How do you I don't think you can see combativity on.
So I don't think that's a fake news story. Freddie Ovett posted his text message conversation with Vanderpool, and like before the stage happened. Let me bring it up. Do you see this post by Freddie Ovett?
No, dude, but I want to be a Vanderpool insider.
Screw Instagram.
And I don't even follow Freddie Ovett, but it just, you know how Instagram just feeds you stuff that you don't even.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
You spend half your time on that search on the search page, don't you? Just scrolling.
Right. You better. He said you better watch from kilometer 0 tomorrow. Like before the stage even happened, he knew he was going to do that, and he said,
"You know, you're on the end."
Yeah, he said his dream is to get on the podium of the Tour for combativity.
Do they actually call that person up onto the stage? Because they don't show that on the extended highlights, and it's kind of a bummer. I want to know who got the most aggressive rider for each day.
He did. They called him up.
It's always the last person out there on the attack.
Hey, but how baller was it that day that almost the only person to go up on the stage was Tade. He went up for yellow, for polka dots, for green, for stage win, probably for most aggressive, and then Remco got the white jersey. Besides the white jersey, the only other person on that podium was Tade, which is pretty rad. That's only ever happened, I think, 5 times is what they said.
Dude, Tade is just out here. I didn't really watch. I'm not up to date on the Marvel universe, but I'm pretty sure Tade is just trying to be Thanos of the Tour de France and just collect all the jerseys.
You saw that on Instagram too. We know.
No, I heard.
You saw some kind of meme. You saw some kind of meme. We know you're not that clever. Besides that one time about the clock and, to seize the day you got to wake up.
Yeah, I'm full of good quotes. You're just talking when I drop them.
Struck thunder or lightning, whatever that you got. You caught some lightning in a bottle on that one, but
maybe
Thanos one.
Maybe you'll have to listen to me more to find out if that's true.
Yeah,
true.
Even a broken clock is right. What
twice a day?
Twice a day.
I don't think there's a clock in your house, Dylan.
Now
there's no alarm clock. That's
he doesn't have a clock, but he's into these He's been mega influenced by Van der Poel. Now he wastes his money on watches. Last time I hung out with him, he had a $600 watch.
All right, correction. The only reason that I even noticed that Van der Poel had a $300,000 watch was because I got into watches, and then I was like, dude, that's a freaking $300,000 watch on his wrist.
You know the difference between you and him though is you got cool watches and he got cool watches. He drives a Lamborghini and you drive a minivan. There's a big difference there.
Minivans are sick.
No,
I will not stand for any.
Watch I will not. Your minivan.
I will not stand for any minivan hate.
I'm getting my minivan this week.
It's way more utility than a Lamborghini.
Yeah, true.
I slept in a minivan this weekend.
Yeah. Van der
Poel's sleeping in his Lamborghini?
Dude, because he has a private jet. Did you guys not see this? He has a private jet.
He's sponsored by a private jet.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. You're right. He's sponsored by a private jet company. Therefore,
I used to be on that.
That's like us saying
and then what happened?
Razor company
you lost
for shaves your legs.
All right, people. I don't know why we never talked about this, because it happened like 2 weeks ago. Like it's been 2 episodes since it happened, but people were getting mega pissed that he got sponsored by a private jet company.
Yeah, I mean, I guess because he can get to all the races that he does with a 2-hour drive in his Lamborghini.
Oh, that is kind of frustrating.
But actually, that's not true. He lives in Spain now, so it's a little further away. It's like 4 hours.
Yeah.
I think
must be rough.
I think people were pissed about it because it's not environmentally friendly, and
no shit.
Riding a bike.
You don't ride an airplane. People are jelly. People be jelly. You don't think Van der Poel's worked his tail off? Hey, come on. He can ride on a private jet.
Yeah,
maybe you should try working that hard. People,
Drew, whatever happened to people that fast just have good genetics?
Yeah, well, that's a part of it. I had to have a conversation last night with some friends who don't know anything about cycling, and they're like, and I had the whole talent versus hard work, and they were like, so compared to the guys who were in the tour.
Is this what you talk about for fun?
Yeah. the guy compared to the Americans in the tour, how much of the same training do you do? And I'm like, it's probably pretty darn close, but I'm nowhere close to them in a race, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, you probably
you're not even doing the same
do
race.
train just as much as a Tour de France rider.
Like hours, yeah. That's what I was saying. Is like cumulative from January to today. I bet the cumulative hours is pretty darn close.
Yeah.
So what's
probably
the difference then? Why aren't you working harder?
Talent, dude. Genetics. Thanks, mom and pop.
Yeah.
That's all right. I'm a wannabe lifetime GP rider. Pfft, come on, I'm living the dream right now.
Speaking of genetics, I spent the last week with a dude who's got an 84 VO2
Blaine?
max. Yeah.
I know. He texted me. He's like, dang, this is rough, because he says he basically had said he felt like he was wasting it. Like, yeah, you are, buddy. You better just quit your job and go all in. Like, what are you doing?
It's pretty close.
How was the Crescent Butte camp?
Oh, it was sick, dude. Crescent Butte's legit. We had a good time.
time?
Other than what?
Was that your first time there?
No, we honeymooned there 8 years ago.
Nice.
But like first time spending a week there, and yeah, it was awesome. But I took a huge slam halfway through the camp, so that kind of
Really?
Yeah.
Of ketones?
Dude, I bet I wouldn't have slammed if I was slamming ketones. I even said that when I first got out there. I was like, why didn't I bring my ketones with?
So you mean you hit the ground?
Yeah, I hit the ground. Hardest slam I've ever taken.
Really?
Ever
no broken
taken?
bones though.
I mean, at least on a bike. Yeah.
Whoa.
You're trying to get too much airtime, I bet.
Yeah. What happened?
Yeah.
What happened?
I was just like trailing the guy in front of me a little too close, and we had like just dropped into like the first descent of the day, so it was like a sick trail. And he like flipped up a rock that somehow got underneath my tire, and I just went from like 20 to deck in no time flat. It was rough.
Ouch.
I guess like I don't think I had any concussion symptoms, but it's a little fuzzy now. But I was like still connected to my bike, I guess. So which I think was good. I think the bike helped like slow me down, so I didn't like go catapulting into the trees. But basically shoulder and head first straight into like rocks.
Jeez.
Yeah. But
no broken bones.
No broken bones. I thought it was like I had to walk down the trail because I thought my shoulder was going to separate on me. So I think everything got like super loose, and then it's like tightened back up, and it's like pretty functional. I'd say it's like 50% right now. So strength isn't there, but
were you able to keep riding?
So I rode the next 2 days. I only rode gravel though. I couldn't ride trails.
So you like,
so I rode with them up to the trailheads each day. And then when they hit the trails, I just said, sayonara.
Okay. Dang, that's a bummer.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, for how bad of a crash it was, like I got pretty lucky.
Yeah.
Dude, that's just because you're ripped. Got all that muscle there. Just keep everything intact.
It honestly probably helped. Yeah. Like I think the average cyclist probably would have been in pieces.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's not to like toot my own horn or anything, but like
that's what they all say.
I don't know. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, no doubt Adam is the most swole bonk bro.
Yeah. Probably.
Not going to be after the next 3 weeks since I can't lift any weights with it, but
you're all good.
Yeah.
Scott's got a house project you could probably come help with and regain that strength.
Dude, I got my own house project I'm working on. That'll be the only weightlifting I do.
He's building a
building.
What did I call it? I called it an exterior office.
Yeah, I've been calling it a shed office, but I kind of have been recently calling it the shed studio. Sounds a little bit cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you texted us that you were setting up in the studio, I was like, whoa, studio, that sounds official. And then I remember it's just a shed.
This is the studio that we're all in. It's just a virtual studio. But in like 2 weeks, I'll be in my real studio. Hopefully.
Dang.
Yeah. But it was sick though. If you're listening and you saw any of the Instagram posts, you definitely are jealous because it was sick.
Oh, okay. I got to go check it out.
Like,
are you putting in like a mini split for heating and cooling?
No, he's talking about the Crescent Butte.
I was talking about the camp, but yeah, if you want to talk about the shed, yeah, I'm putting in a mini split.
I was totally still on the studio.
I was also thinking about the studio.
Okay. Yeah,
Me too.
The studio
I wish I was
too.
thinking about the studio.
What are you thinking about, Scott? Do you want to know?
Scott, what are you thinking about when
Scott,
we're
actually,
talking for an hour and you don't say one word?
Right
like,
now,
I've
I'm
got
looking for a part for a jet ski, actually.
He's on Lowe's.com right now.
You think I shop at
Scott,
Lowe's? Who do you think I am?
I thought you said you did.
No.
Where do you shop?
Got to be Home Depot because you don't got Menards out there.
Nah, Lowe's and
Depot.
Home Depot are
Harbor Freight,
equally
84
terrible.
Lumber. We always got the cheapest product.
Scott,
That's all you care.
I haven't told you this yet. I don't think. But
Breaking
you
news.
should wipe your calendar for a week in October.
Bro, his calendar is wiped for like the next 6 months. You think
All right.
Scott's doing
Even
anything?
better. Wipe it for 3
No,
weeks.
my calendar is actually packed in October.
What?
What about
What do you got?
Iceman?
I got 2
That's November.
weddings. We're doing like
Send
a
a nice
golf
gift.
tournament.
Scott, you got married last year, bro.
I'll go in your stead to the golf
Yeah,
tournament.
other people's
It'll be better
weddings.
off anyways. Yeah, who cares about those other people?
Yeah, dude, they're gonna be so
Send 'em
full
a
of
card.
themselves on
You'll
their
see 'em
wedding.
later.
They're not gonna notice that you're not there.
Yeah, dude. You're not that important.
I mean, the
Scott
wedding.
did notice that you didn't go to his wedding.
I
Dizzle.
know,
he was really
pissed.
sad about it.
I know he was.
That's
I got a
exactly what
pissed
someone would say who
text
doesn't go to
message.
people's weddings.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you've been married for a year now, and I don't know. Maybe you understand, but my wife was not in a good place, so I had to not go.
So, anyways,
Okay, well,
I
Scott,
felt
if you can,
terrible about
if you
it.
can,
I felt so bad. I didn't even send a good gift. I don't think.
What am I doing?
I just didn't go. I just didn't even go. No gift.
Scott, if you can skip one of those weddings, you can come hunt elk with me in Wyoming.
Oh, all right. Well, now I'm interested. I thought this was going to be some stupid thing.
my schedule
Like
clear.
Iceman.
In
Are we
Montana?
going to try to get Scott to come to Iceman? So
No,
that,
Wyoming.
so that
Wyoming. Oh, all right. Even better. Are we driving from Sioux Falls or what?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'll
Get
check
yourself here,
flights
and then
right
we'll
He's
All right.
like, yes, my schedule is wiped.
go.
Well,
Fuck
your
those
schedule's
weddings.
wide open if whatever is the other option is better than whatever you have to do, right?
That's true. That's true.
That's good
If
logic.
It depends on
anybody-
what it is. Like,
if
you want me to
anybody's
go,
ever
I
like,
don't know, do something I don't want to do, then of course my schedule's full.
that's if anybody's ever like, hey, sorry, like I can't do that, I'm busy. Like basically, they just don't want to do it, you know? 'Cause
Yeah, like if they actually
have something
wanted to
better.
do it, then they would make it happen, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, Scott, do you want to go hunting? I've got some permits in Michigan the second week of November. Adam and I are going.
and,
Permit for
dude,
what?
I'm going.
Dylan's going
Yeah,
too.
Dylan's gonna go too.
I think
He's-
I am too.
Yeah,
Potentially.
What?
yeah, group hunting trip for quail.
Yeah, I want to.
Maybe I'll just do a massive
Bros.
cross country trip and hit Wyoming, Michigan. I got Minnesota, maybe.
Wisconsin's in there.
South Dakota.
Both Dakotas, they blend together. Same.
Wisconsin, dude. Wisconsin, you can get a tag like easy.
What kind of tag, Adam?
What? In Wisconsin?
Archery, muzzleloader, fire.
I got an archery elk. Any elk.
Any elk. All right. How hard? What? You have to apply for that or what?
Yeah, I applied and
You have to pay
Got it.
for it.
But yeah.
of course you have to pay for it.
All right,
Dang.
Scott,
What a
Scott,
waste
you
of
was-
money.
Scott, you go back to Googling shit. Let's talk about some bike racing. Huh?
Hey, Scott, thanks for chiming in for a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. People will be happy you were on the podcast for 5
You're welcome,
minutes.
guys.
Yeah. All right, are we done talking about the tour? Or are we going to move on?
What do we talk about? We talked about the Sabbath. What do you want to talk about the tour? It's over.
Didn't I say that at the beginning that the tour was going to be boring?
I don't get how
Sure.
it could be like every day is a different race though. So how is it if one guy just dominates the overall, but then there's other races within the race? So how can that all be?
Yeah,
Everything's
still-
not
it's
going to be
still
boring.
exciting.
But there isn't because UAE doesn't let a break go.
Didn't they let it break
mean,
go
is that
They
yesterday?
will win every state.
Ben Healy's in
Didn't
yellow
the yellow
right now,
jersey
though.
just change? That was pretty
I-
exciting.
it
For
did.
real? Ben Healy's in yellow?
Yeah, dude. Sorry, spoilers.
Oh crap! I gotta
Under a
watch this.
rock? You live
I
under
gotta
a
watch yesterday's stage.
No, he lives on top of the Rockets.
I missed one
Kentucky.
day and that happens? Holy crap. That's amazing.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, what do you think is more exciting? Vanderpool in the break all day or Ben Healy getting yellow?
And I don't
They're
haven't
both
seen it
exciting.
yet,
Why does
but
one have to be better than the other?
Yeah. That's pretty exciting.
I think I'm proving my own point wrong that the tour is going to be boring because those last 2 days were actually super exciting.
And watching Tim Merlier just what do you call it when somebody just snipes like
Dusts you?
yeah, like
A
just like
finish?
screw up Trek Little's whole team. That's awesome.
Dude.
He doesn't even have a team and he's up there just like
He was
so let me just steal this
the
from
last
you.
stage that Merlier won. He had a flat. Was it 3K to go? 5K to go?
No,
He was
way.
off the back
Mm.
and had to
didn't
get a
even
bike
hear that.
change.
2 days ago.
Yes.
Saturday, right?
Yes.
Nah. He won the day that Vanderpool got caught at the line on Sunday.
Did he also win then? Yeah, he won stage 9. That was stage 9.
Yeah. Y'all are wrong.
Whatever. Yeah. Whatever.
Either whatever. He was
What day is
he
today?
still
Is
had
today
a flat.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
It didn't
rest day.
show him having a flat. That was a different day. That was on stage like 6 or something.
I don't know.
You're
Be
right.
mad in the comments if we didn't get it
He
right.
did have a flat in the last few K of one of the days, but I don't think he won that day.
Hold on. I'm going to fact check myself. Andrew.
Dude, with those glasses on, you should never need fact checking.
That's why I speak so confidently.
I feel like the glasses are a good look, man.
They are.
You look like your IQ is 10 or maybe 20 points higher right now.
If I get
So what is
glasses
that,
like that, will
80
that
points
help my
higher than
IQ?
yours?
It's like how shaving your legs with a Bolt razor increases your VO2 max by 10 watts. Just the
Yeah,
appearance, at least. Or VO2 max by 10 points, not watts.
I go next week to get my VO2 officially tested.
Well,
You better shave your legs before.
Yeah, I guess I ought to.
Drew, I feel like the mustache though probably it makes you look like your IQ's 10 points less. That's what I'm going to say.
Well,
Does he care about that, though? Or does he just want to...
Don't judge
be
a book by
faster?
its cover, or you'll just miss out on this handsome, high IQ fella with a mustache.
Right.
Just kidding.
Hey, Drew, I think you were right.
Yep.
See, look
Look at
who's
those
got a higher
points
IQ
coming
now.
in.
Yep.
Better take these things off then.
Yeah, just ship them on over here.
You're not worthy.
Yeah, super exciting.
Scott left. Is Scott
I
like
think
staying in his
that,
deck right now? What the heck?
He's changing or something.
Yeah, probably changing.
Dude, this is what I'll say. I think Ben Healy is a boss. Like he's like, I mean, I like any rider that's a marginal gains guy, and Ben Healy's like clearly a marginal gains guy.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I love it when the underdog succeeds.
Yeah, he's won 2 stages now.
No, we just won.
No, he didn't win. He didn't win when he got yellow.
Spoiler alert, he didn't
My
win.
bad. Dang, I really need to watch that stage. Anyways, is it Phil Liggett, the old dude that's on the commentating? He called him the Rottweiler because he just won't let go. Once he gets his jaws locked onto something. And I also think that he's misreferencing because pit bulls have locked jaw. Maybe Rottweilers have them as well. So like, actually he should be calling him the pit bull, not the Rottweiler, but Rottweiler is a good nickname.
I mean, he doesn't look like either one of those dogs. Like he looks
I know it's
like,
not a reference to how he looks. It's a reference
like
to
a
the way he races.
Yeah,
Collie or
I
something.
mean, I get that, but like, you know,
Do
It's just
you?
a made up nickname.
Because it sounds like you don't get it. I didn't say anything about what he looks like. He doesn't look like a dog, Dylan.
yeah, but well, some people like, you know, like you ever seen?
Come on,
those,
yep. List off somebody you think that looks like a dog.
No.
Please.
You ever see those memes on Instagram where it's like dog owners who look like their dog, and it's, you know, it's like a golden retriever with a blonde lady, and then
Didn't
it's like
you
a
post
pug
a
with some
picture
like
of, like,
fat guy?
You holding a dog last week? It was
Yeah.
probably like a poodle or something.
I don't know what breed it was.
With
I
that
think
hairdo of yours, you're a poodle owner.
See you being a poodle guy. Or like a wannabe pit bull guy that's like a scared of your own pit bull.
The only dog I ever owned, I like co-owned with a girlfriend. So did I own it? I don't know.
Which
It was more
girlfriend?
her dog than my dog. It was. I don't want to say it on the podcast. Her dad's probably listening to this. And
which ones of the ones that dads are listening to this that you don't want to say on the podcast? How many of your ex-girlfriend's dads do you think listen to this? Between 5 and 7.
That is an interesting stat.
I don't know. I don't want to say her name on the podcast. I'll say it afterwards. Yeah.
What kind of
But
dog
anyway,
was
it was a plot hound.
Oh, what?
the hell is that?
I don't know. That's just what it was. It was a plot hound. Her name was Maple. She was really chill.
Now you're really giving it away.
Yeah.
I've met this dog. Wasn't that chill?
Do you know which girlfriend it is now, Scott?
Yeah.
All right. Well, don't say her name. Just think about her in your own head and then
I'll
move on.
respect your privacy.
All right.
We
cool.
definitely won't mention
Originally
Samantha.
bred for hunting bears.
Whoa.
I
For
think
real?
so. I could be wrong about
bear
this.
hunting dog?
Dude, it's the official state dog of North Carolina.
Yes, that's what I was about to say. The official. That's how North Carolinian I am at this point.
It's the official state dog of
a
Kentucky.
plot hound one time.
And it wasn't even really mine. It was just
It wasn't yours.
Yeah.
Hey,
Dogs
the
are
plot
sick.
hound is also the official state dog of Kentucky.
No, it's not.
I swear, the plot
it's not.
hound since 1990 is the official state dog of Kentucky.
Dude, well, it's since 1989 in North Carolina, so you guys copied them.
Dang.
You want to know what the
That's
one in Maryland
cool.
is?
Shoot.
Tell us, Scott.
Chesapeake Bay Retriever.
Yeah.
It's actually
Checks out.
I didn't even know
Kentucky
this was a
says
thing.
that the Chesapeake Bay Retriever is also the state.
No, you're joking,
I
dude.
swear. Google it. It said that both of them
Are you
are the
using-
state dog.
Are you using Google AI right now?
I don't know.
Like, you want it?
It first
wanna know
said
what
the
the
plot
state
hound,
dog
but
of-
then it said the Chesapeake Bay Retriever.
Dude,
Neither
I
of these
feel-
dogs I've ever heard of.
I feel like Google AI will
Because of
tell
its
you whatever
significance.
answer you want to hear. Whatever
It
thing
must
that you
have.
type in the top.
But how did it know that Scott was about
All
to
right.
say that?
Hey, Scott, see if you can guess what the state dog of South Dakota is.
Probably just a grizzly bear.
We don't got grizzlies.
Would I know
Bigfoot.
this?
Maybe.
Yeah, would any of us know this? I don't know breeds of dogs. I'd never heard of either one of those breeds of dogs.
You'll know what this one is.
All right, just tell us.
It's a type of canine.
A wiener?
Are you going to tell us? Because we're not going to guess.
Coyotes.
Coyote.
Coyote.
I just Googled it. It also says South Dakota does not have an official state dog breed. So
Yeah, but they recognize the coyote as the state wildlife animal.
Wow.
state
Wow. Well,
wildlife
this is
animal and
How
state
wild we are.
domesticated dog or not.
All
Why-
because Phil Liggett called Ben Healy a Rottweiler.
I will say our tour chat is pretty spot on right now.
Yeah, this is good.
This is
class-A
probably
stuff
the
right now.
best tour commentary on the internet.
Yeah.
Do you think Do you think Tom Pidcock winning the World Cup this past weekend makes up for him not getting into the tour?
Did his team like not get invited or something? Is that why he's not
Yeah,
doing it?
supposedly they didn't get invited.
I mean, that's not his fault, right?
He joined the team.
I
Well,
guess
that's true.
Yeah. What do you think of his? I mean, does it make up for it? I don't know. I mean, it's not his fault, so it's like the next coolest thing that he could do.
Yeah.
What do you think of his white and gold kit?
Thought it was cool.
Do you see it, Drew?
Yeah, black and gold would be cooler though.
Yeah. I mean, obviously he has the gold because he's the Olympic champ.
Yeah. But he's not the world champ, right?
No, he's just
No.
the Olympic champ.
If you're the world champ, do you wear that one over the Olympic?
I feel like that would be against the rules.
Because
technically-
Remco is TT and Olympic world champ right now. and he wore world champ stripes.
I think the UCI has pretty specific rules on what the world champ jersey needs to look like. I don't think you could add a bunch of gold to it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I see. But he probably rocked the gold helmet.
Yeah, probably.
Like, does the UCI recognize the Olympics as a UCI event?
I honestly don't. I honestly don't know. But like you don't get a special jersey for. I mean, I guess some riders that win the Olympics, they put like a gold band around their arm, like where the world champ stripes would go. Yeah,
I would do it. Heck yeah.
Yeah. It didn't even really look very hard for Tom Pidcock. I mean, he started like probably back row, and then he was to the front by, I don't know, what was it, lap 2 or 3, and then it was like, well, see you guys.
Yeah, I feel like that's happened a lot. It seems like whenever he has that back row start, he just always finds his way to the front within 2 laps. It's almost like he races better from the back.
I mean, he's clearly just better than everybody else.
But when Vanderpool tried doing that,
yeah, we had a little bit of a debate about this actually at camp, where people were calling Pidcock and Vanderpool roadies and saying like, roadies coming over to mountain bike. But I don't know, I just can't put Pidcock in the like roadie category.
I don't think.
If you watch him, like fair. He is a very, very skilled mountain biker.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's got tons of accolades on the road and cyclocross. But I mean, if he didn't have that and you just isolated it to his mountain bike performances, like he's a world-class mountain biker.
Also, when Vanderpool and Pidcock have gone head-to-head in mountain biking in the past, Pidcock is actually, I think, faster than Vanderpool at mountain biking.
Yeah.
Which you can't say the same about cyclocross. Like Vanderpool whoops Pidcock 9 out of 10 times at cyclocross. So, yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't know if that's just because like Vanderpool's skills in mountain biking need to be refined because he rarely does it. I mean, you could probably say the same thing about Pidcock. How many days a year is Pidcock spending on a mountain bike? Probably not that many.
Not that many. Yeah. Where did Blevins finish?
Good question.
Because he was like way down there, I think.
Dude,
maybe he didn't finish.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I did my first mountain bike ride in probably 3 months yesterday. And I will say my skills are mega rusty.
Yeah.
Mega rusty. What kind of mountain bike ride did you do?
I mean, I rode on the technically easiest trail.
Which one?
Near my house. Bracken.
Did you ride your XC bike or your trail bike?
No, I rode my trail bike.
Okay. Are you clipped in yet?
Yeah, I've been clipped in for a while. But I do put the cleat looser on my right leg.
Have you been doing any intervals yet?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Like tempo?
Yeah. I did some tempo and some threshold the other week. I feel like I ramped up too fast, which,
sounds all right.
is expected, right? I did
you don't have a coach, that'll happen.
All right.
Yeah.
I did last week, I think I did 19 hours, and I think that was too much, too quick. And I've kind of put myself in a little bit of a hole. Like my knee's fine. I didn't like re-injure my knee or anything. In fact, if anything, it feels like better every day. But I just don't think I was fit enough to do that yet. So,
yeah. If you need somebody to like look over your training peaks occasionally, then I'll do it for you.
Yeah.
Blevins was 29th, by the way.
Whoa.
But he was with the front group on the first lap, so I don't know.
Did he win short track?
I didn't watch the race. I just saw the highlights. So
second I don't know what in short track.
Yeah, I think second in the sprint.
Whoever the French national champ is, the French national champion, right?
Yeah. Let's see, what was his name? Wasn't it Luca Martin?
Yeah, sure
it was. Yeah.
Let's go with that.
Yeah. All right.
Dizzle, have you stopped being a mountain bike fan? That was like a 2 race thing and then you're over it?
Nah, I want to watch it more, but I've been watching the tour and I'm such a new mountain bike watcher that those races don't pop up on my feed automatically, and I don't know the name of any of them. So I don't know.
Where do you expect them to pop up on? What do you mean?
Just right on the homepage
Of YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not going to pop up there.
They will. Yeah.
The highlights
I need to subscribe to whichever channel puts them out. Which channel is that?
The UCI channel.
UCI.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. That's cool.
Wow.
Good for them. I didn't think they did that.
Not to be confused with DIY.
Good.
Yeah. I guess a stateside crusher happened. I don't know if you guys, Crusher and the Tusher used to be a lifetime Grand Prix race.
What do you mean
stateside?
Though.
Like in the United States.
Is there an outside of the States Crusher?
That was the name of it. Yeah. What do you?
We were just talking about UCI racing in, in that race happened in Europe, right? I'm not crazy.
That was a weird transition. You should try that again. Try again.
No, it was a good transition. I'm not trying shit
stateside.
again. Stateside.
I mean, I'm not
going to
lie. Stateside Crusher sounds cool. Like that's a cool name. I just didn't know what you're talking about.
What are you guys crazy right now? People say stateside all the time when they're talking about stuff that happened in the United States.
Okay, so you were saying stateside, comma.
We were
Crusher happened this past
talking
weekend.
about the World Cup, and then I was like,
yeah, the way you said it, you made it sound like the name of the race was called the Stateside Crusher.
You guys are just uneducated.
I'm not going to argue with that.
Yeah, it did happen this past weekend,
but I still didn't understand what you said.
All right, whatever. Yeah, anyway, Crusher and the Tusher happened.
Did anyone go?
Got it.
It was definitely a way lighter field.
Stetna go? He likes that race.
We should look up the results so that I'm not so I don't so like a complete idiot. Are you on that?
Well, this was a while ago, but I saw that Russell Finsterwald won the BWR Montana and the overall.
Bro, we talked about that so long ago.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that was last week, right? I
watched his YouTube video, so that's how I found out. I think had I gone to the Montana race, I might have ended up like top 3 or top 4 in the series.
Why didn't you do that?
I didn't feel like traveling to Montana.
I'm going to read you guys the top 8 and take a guess at who you think won Crusher.
Crusher?
Yeah.
You're just going to...
I already know who won.
What are you going to name them randomly? Or?
Yeah.
Just actually, let's do it.
Do it
with Drew. Do it, Drew. I won't do it because I know who won, but do it, Drew.
Nate Spratt, Toby Rode, Jacob Allen, Corbin Dittmar, Henry Nelson, Marcus Spratt, Zach Colton.
I'm going to say Nelson.
Whoa.
Henry Nelson, really?
You thought Henry Nelson won? Dang.
No, he was third. Still solid, though.
Not bad. Colton? Got it.
Zach Colton won by 2 minutes over Toby Rode.
Nice. Were you having us play this game because you thought that was a surprise?
Colton's been on the podium there before.
I just thought it'd be fun.
Do the women's now.
All right, that's what I was going to say. Okay, I'll do the women's next because I think that's maybe even more surprising. Oh, hold on.
I might not know even half these riders. I didn't know half the guys' riders either, so I guess that.
All right. Christina McKnight, Emma Langley, Anna Gibson, Melissa Aitken, Sarah Sturm, or Flavia
Langley.
Oliveira Parks.
I'm gonna guess Sarah Sturm won.
Yeah, Sturmy. Is that the first big race Sturm has won in a long time?
Yeah, you're right.
No, didn't she? She won something earlier this year, didn't she?
Rock Cobbler or something?
Not a big race.
What's the definition of a big race? I mean, I want a Southeast gravel race this year. Does that
depends
count?
on who's second and third, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess that's true.
Crusher was definitely more lightly attended this year, which is obvious because it's not lifetime Grand Prix. But I think the prize payout was still really big, though.
I was surprised that Melissa didn't do it.
Yeah, well,
she's like from there.
Maybe she's training for Leadville.
Yeah, but
she's
it's
definitely
good training
for Leadville. I think Melissa wants to break the Leadville course record.
Who's got the record?
Annika Langved.
And it's just under
under 7. It's like
hours.
6:59 or 6:58 or something.
6:50.
How close was she last year?
I think pretty close. I think she was low 7s, like maybe 7:06 or something like that.
Yeah, probably.
Wow. You should look that up. If it's 7:06,
we believe you.
If it's 7:06,
do it.
I'm good.
Let's see.
How long do you think she'd cry if she got the record?
Oh, dude, she's already won it, right? So the first time you win it, you're going to cry a long time. The second time, you're like, yeah, I mean,
just pause the Garmin. Yeah.
She is. Not 100% confirmed, but she has been testing out drop bar for the mountain bike.
Ooh,
yeah.
You giving that away?
Yeah, let's not go.
Yeah, I don't know if
segment.
she wants that to be a secret or not. Sorry, Melissa,
I mean, I'm sure half of the people are.
A lot of people are. Honestly,
girls don't listen to this podcast.
They were doing this in
so
2009. This isn't like a new thing.
Thanks, Scott.
Guess who signed up for Dust Bowl next week?
You?
Well, yeah, I did because it's the only race I can win.
Alex Howes.
Nope, faster than that guy.
Whoa.
Keegan?
No.
I don't know, man.
I don't even know why this guy. I'm like scratching my head. It's your teammate, Dylan.
Roberge is going?
Roberge is coming to Dust Bowl like a total turd. Why is that? Steal my thunder.
Drew, what are you doing this weekend? Are you not going to Iceland?
Yeah, I'm going. I leave tomorrow.
Okay.
I mean,
because Chase isn't going.
Yeah, Chase isn't going. We're going together for the mountain bike race next month. He didn't want to go twice.
I mean, that's not really surprising. Like, Adam likes to do every possible race Adam has the most stacked calendar out of everyone.
Yeah.
He just loves.
I don't get it. Like, there's not a prize purse. It's not a part of the Gravel Earth series. It's literally a local race.
Yeah. I mean, he just loves racing, man. He sees a race and he does it.
Dang, dude. He's gonna be tough to beat.
Yeah.
I still think
don't let it come down to a sprint, man. He's got to beat you.
Well, it might be okay because it's like a cyclocross course into the sprint.
He'll still beat you.
Don't let Trey stick with you either.
Okay, so
learn my lesson on that one.
So you're doing the Rift?
Yep, this weekend.
Okay, what I've heard about the Rift is that it's like the bumpiest gravel course imaginable.
Yeah, I'm taking the Race Kings. And
what about suspension?
I was almost going to say
squishy fork.
I was almost going to say go bigger. Like I would almost do 2.4 Ricks or something.
I would get a fat bike.
Not switching out my tires. Sorry.
You've got the fork on, right? The spring fork. Okay, good, nice.
Yeah, the only other tires that I think that I have that are bigger I've got 235 Thunderbirds.
Yeah, I mean, I think enough people have caught on to mountain bike tires on gravel bikes at this point. But if there are people there on normal like 40 or 45 millimeter gravel tires, you're going to have a massive advantage.
I talked to Curtis White a few months ago and somehow that came up, like me doing the Rift. And he's like, oh, dude, that's a rough course. Definitely 45s. Definitely 45s. And I was like, okay, buddy. Yeah.
But he do it
I'll smack my 45s on. And
yeah. I was like, his 32s one year.
Maybe it's a good thing you were tired.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all. Tyler here, interrupting this cerebral podcast to talk about this week's show sponsor, Join Cycling. You've heard me talk about it before. I've still been using the app. And one thing that I had issues with as a bit of a free-spirited athlete is not wanting structure to just kill the fun of riding the bike. I mean, how many of us have been out there doing tempo intervals or going to get on your bike and just thinking, man, I'm stoked for this 4x8 minutes of threshold today? Not many of us, right? And we don't really want structure to turn what's otherwise a break from our day-to-day into some type of rigid obligation. We don't want to lose the freedom or spontaneity that comes with cycling, group rides, etc. Well, the thing about Join is that it's able to adapt and give you structure without sucking the fun out of riding. You can shuffle a workout, you can skip one and stay on track with your way, what works for your schedule. So it's not about stricter rules, it's about having smarter rides. So if there's a group ride that you want to do midweek, or you just want to go out and ride with your buddies, you want to do a gym workout, a run, a hike, whatever, Join will register that from your training device. It will plug it into the plan and automatically update it such that you can still have the flexibility and freedom with purpose and control to keep working towards your goals that you have down the road. So Join gives you that guidance when you want it and freedom when you need it. You can head down to the link in our bio, or if you're listening to this on a podcast, not watching on YouTube, go to join.cc/Bonk Bros and sign up to get 30 days free. And you can also check out our group that has been created on there for show listeners that want to train along with us on the Join cycling app. Thanks. Back to the show.
Is he retired?
That's funny.
Curtis,
Yes.
He retired from cyclocross, I guess.
Last year.
is he a gravel racer now?
No, I don't think
He's like an accountant, probably.
He's in the steel industry, I think.
As an accountant, or is he doing manual labor?
Or no, I think he's like in sales.
Okay.
Sounded like he was doing good. His hopefully it's public knowledge, but his wife is expecting, which is exciting.
Oh, dude, I'm going to connect with
You're
him
just-
on LinkedIn.
You're just the guy that always drops all the news.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I think it's public knowledge. I think the baby's due like next month.
Anytime somebody is or is about to be a father, Drew just gets so excited.
I am amped. Like, dude, he thought winning cyclocross nats a few years ago was exciting, bro. You about to have this kid and it's about to change your life. So much more rewarding than cross
Dude, think about
races.
how
Come on.
little cyclocross nationals changed his life.
Yeah.
Compared to
Wow.
this baby.
Dude, that's hurtful.
Yeah.
No, it's just
Probably,
reality.
like in his mind changed his life quite a bit, but in reality, not much.
Look, you know, you can.
Whereas the opposite's gonna be true with a kid.
Yeah.
Not gonna
Look,
change
you
your
can-
life that much.
The kid is. The kid is going to change his life way more than him winning nationals. But you can say like, "Oh, a result doesn't change your life," dude. For the rest of your life, you know in your head that you were the fastest person in your country at the
Dying
thing
sport.
at the thing that you love to do.
In your head.
Yeah.
You have to
I'm in.
explain to those people what the thing was.
Look, it
'cause they
doesn't
don't
even-
know.
No.
but
yeah,
Look,
you're
it
still the
doesn't
best.
even matter. It doesn't even matter if other people know or not. In your own head, which is the only thing that matters, right? Being in your own head. Like, it doesn't matter what other people think. It just matters that you know.
Well,
you
in
were
my
the
head,
fastest.
I'm a winner.
Yeah, but dude, if you're
I
like,
am a winner in my head.
Drew, it's pronounced wiener.
I am a wiener right in my head. So I'm happy. Happy guy.
but just
Got a
dude,
wiener
if you're
head.
like decent at being a dad, you get to be like the best dad in the world every day.
Dang, dropping truth bombs. Yeah,
And
I
it's
saw
not even that hard
picture
to
you
explain to
posted
people, 'cause
of
everyone knows
you
what
and
being
your
a dad
two
is.
kids out on their striders, dude. You're a
Dude,
good
yeah.
dad.
First thing when I got home, well, after I slept.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Drew,
we're racing
how-
tonight.
You're racing tonight.
Your kids are racing.
Well, my kids are. I don't know if I am. My shoulder's kind of bummed still.
Are they doing like these are like a kids short track series or something?
Yeah, we got a little Strider short track series.
Nice.
Yeah,
Isn't
it's
it
sick.
right down the street from your house?
Yep.
Nice.
Home
Are
track.
they gonna ride there to warm up and ride home to cool down?
Bring the
I don't know.
rollers.
I have to go set up, so I won't be taking them there.
Oh,
Mom will.
nice.
Did you get your kids VO2 max tested yet?
Higher than mine. Dude, I spent the week in Crested Butte and my VO2 max went from 59 to 52. What kind of bogus is that?
Altitude does all kinds of stupid
I know.
crap.
Did you guys already talk about the mountain bike racing this weekend?
Yeah, we did.
Did you
Yeah.
live during that?
Cool. Yeah. that was
Dylan,
fun.
are you gonna go acclimate for Leadville, even though you're gonna suck?
Don't do it.
Yeah, I don't know how much I'll acclimate. I'll see.
Seems like a waste of money to go out there for 2 weeks just to
Yeah,
acclimate.
but I mean, I like being in Colorado. Like,
Yeah, true.
even if the I'll see.
You should go stay with Blaine and Caitlin. They live at
Yeah.
9,000 feet.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
might. I will probably, if I do go, it probably won't be until 2 weeks before the race because it turns out that being at altitude slows bone fracture healing. Yeah, which is why I'm not out there already.
Dude, what if you brought your altitude tent though?
I mean, I don't have that anymore. That was back in college. That thing is long gone.
Remember when you thought that was like the greatest thing on the planet, and then it turns out that now you don't think that?
I don't think I thought it was the greatest thing at the planet at the time.
Didn't it break and you would drive up to the parkway every day to sleep? You would drive like an hour to sleep?
Yeah, I was training for an altitude race.
You drove all the way up to the mountain just to sleep up there?
Yeah, it's like a half hour of driving. I was training
like
for an
5,000
altitude race. I was training for an altitude race. You can get to 6,000 feet on the parkway near us. So,
and you just throw up a tent on the side of the road?
No, I sleep in his van,
dude. That's what a minivan is. That's why I'm saying a minivan. You just have a mattress in the back of that thing. It's not even a small mattress. It's like a full size mattress.
Dedication.
I know, and I don't think it was worth it either. I actually think it was a huge waste of time. Yeah.
What altitude race were you training for?
That was back when I did NUEs, and the final race of the NUE series was in
Cascade.
No, it was California. What race is that? Big Bear.
Big Bear.
Yeah.
Did you win?
Yeah.
I did not win. No. So
Did Brian Lewis beat you?
Brian Lewis beat me. Yeah.
No.
I know he's not even an altitude. Not even an altitude guy.
I barely trained.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
Not even an altitude guy, and like not even remotely a climbing body whatsoever.
No.
And there's a lot of climbing in that race.
Talk about talent, though.
I know. I think I've said this on the podcast before, and this is no offense to Brian Lewis. In fact, this is a compliment. It's not going to sound like a compliment, but I'm telling you, it is. He is probably
the best kind.
Yeah, he's probably the fattest pro cyclist I've ever seen.
He's not a pro, dude.
No, he was a pro. He was a pro.
And I don't mean it as a compliment.
Dude,
you're chunky, Brian. I hope you're listening.
Dude, he beat Keegan and Howard Grotz in a crit once.
A fat tire crit, where being fat is advantageous.
Huh? Yeah.
I mean, they did call him the big guy when he won that.
Yeah.
And
we were staying with him when he did that, weren't we, Adam? Was that the race we were together?
I think so. Yeah.
This is not nearly as impressive, but he also beat me at an altitude climbing race.
While he was fat.
Has he ever been not fat?
I mean, fat would be the wrong. I think
like
it's the wrong word. He's just huge. Like, he's just a big dude.
I mean, so I was about to like make a parallel between him and Christian Blumenfeld. Like, who do you think is fatter, him or Christian
Blumenfeld? Oh no, dude, Blumenfeld looks way fatter.
Okay.
Brian Lewis is just big. Like he's 6'3" or whatever.
Does look fatter. Yeah, you're right.
Nah, he's not that tall. Don't give him that benefit.
He's not?
Brian Lewis.
He might be.
He's at least he's well over 6 foot.
I just hope that he's listening to this, or that somebody tells him
listening.
about it.
No way is he listening.
I mean, he probably is not a regular listener, but for sure somebody's going to let him know. And I'm telling you, Brian Lewis, I know you're listening right now because somebody told you about this and you're listening right now. I promise you that was a compliment.
Brian, you're fat. Okay.
I beat
it is a compliment because look, dude,
eat all of the cookies.
Like it's just impressive when somebody is like, you know, I think that's why people were so impressed that like Matt Beers got 3rd place at Crusher that one year. They're like, oh, dude, you're freaking 180 pounds. How can you like get 3rd place at a race that's basically like a watts per kilo at altitude contest?
At altitude, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. I mean, that's what Brian Lewis would show up to, like those epic rides races at altitude in like top 10.
I think like the one time I beat Brian was at Collegiate Mountain Bike Nuts one year, and he was ahead of me the whole race. And then I could see him at the top of the last climb right before the big downhill to the finish line. And I don't know if this is like a legitimate strategy, but in my head, I remember thinking like, I'm going to sneak up on him because I don't think he knew I was behind him. And I literally, like, as quietly as I could, got as close to him as I could without him hearing me and then sprinted past him, and it worked. Like I literally snuck up on him and past him and got like just enough of a gap that he didn't catch me before the finish line.
Did you win, or was that just to get like 12th?
Like for like podium spot or something. Yeah, definitely not. I'm pretty sure like Sepkus won or something.
I was also in that race and I got like 17th. So
yeah,
typical.
This was also the collegiate Nats where I tried to make my bike one by, and I took it to the local shop because that was before I knew how to work on my bike. And my coach worked at the local shop, and he said that something because of the BCD with the bolt diameter or whatever, he was like, yeah, we couldn't convert it to one by, so we just took the small chain ring off. And then I went to mountain bike Nats with just no small chain ring, and yeah, that's what happened.
That's fascinating, man.
So how is that not converting it to one by?
I guess in a way it was, but it was like not
legit.
So you're saying you still had the derailleur on there?
I'm pretty sure I still had the derailleur on. He literally just took the little ring off. Yep.
There was a lot of
work though.
There was a lot of climbing in that race too.
But yeah, it sucked. It was like one of those ones where it's like up a ski mountain, and I think I probably didn't have enough gears, but I had to get up it anyways. So
there you go.
Yep, there you go.
It's back when you were like significantly faster than me.
Probably, but also probably like about the same speed as I am now. So
yeah. Like you
Plateaued.
you didn't even know I was in the race, probably, right?
We weren't even in the same race because Brevard was D2.
Well, Brevard was D1 the last 2 years that I was there. So we did race together at National the last 2 years.
Yeah, but I'm a year ahead of you, so it would only been 1 year.
Oh, fair.
And y'all beat us at Mountain Bike Nats my senior year. It was a bummer.
Yeah, we deserved that D1 spot for sure.
I guess so.
Tell us more about the good old days, Uncle Rico.
Yeah, who cares? Collegiate mountain biking.
Tell us about your collegiate cyclocross national championship win again, Drew.
Me?
Tell us when you beat Curtis White.
Dude,
There's two of them. Which one do you want to hear about?
Do you ever think about how in your head you were the fastest collegiate rider in the country at one point?
Fastest.
Yeah, but you know that's a category
collegiate
just of people who go to college, right?
Yeah. It's kind of
collegiate cycling is like the easiest thing I've ever participated in. Not just saying I won anything in collegiate cycling, but like,
were you ever collegiate natty champ
hard.
On the road?
He was the Omnium
the one
champ.
time I did it, I got second in the crit and second in the road race, and I won the Omnium. Does that count? I feel like it doesn't even count.
Dang. Wait, was that your senior year?
Yeah, I only did nationals once.
Dang, the year before that, I got second in the crit and like fifth in the road race, and was second in the Omnium. Pretty good, pretty close there.
I would have been undefeated in collegiate crits. I'd won like 5 for 5, and then nationals I got second.
Dang, who beat you?
Bummer. I don't even know. I know Cade beat me in the road race.
I don't even know.
Okay, yeah. Wow.
All right. Well, should we move on to listener questions then?
I guess so.
If you want. Tyler, you got any?
No.
From the Instagram? Nothing from the Instagram?
No, I guess
what is Grace doing?
We had to do this podcast at 2:30 in the afternoon because Dylan said he had a ride, and then he only rode for an hour and a half.
What?
Pansy. You made it sound like you were going to ride all day.
Dang, I thought that was going to fly under the radar.
Dude, I literally pushed it back as far as possible to give you like 6
and then
hours.
He rode for an hour.
I know. I look.
I was thinking on my whole ride. I got to ride farther than Dylan because he'd been riding all morning, and then I got on Strava.
Dude, I could have ridden farther.
Look. This is what I was saying about how I like put myself into the hole because I rode too much last week. I fully had the intention of riding like 5 hours today, and then I felt terrible. So as you do,
how far into a ride when you feel terrible do you decide like, yeah, I really do feel terrible, and you go home?
Apparently before you even start.
Yeah, apparently an hour and a half. Yeah.
Yeah, but it had to have been before that because you had to turn around and go home. So it was probably like 40 minutes.
If you want to know when I knew that I felt terrible, it was like literally as soon as I started pedaling. I mean, I just took 2 pedal strokes and I was like, yeah, I feel terrible.
What'd you do the last couple of days?
Well, I did 2 5-hour days in a row on Friday and Saturday last week. And, you know, I mean, it's funny because I was doing like multiple 6-hour days in a row during the Unbound block, and I felt great. Like a 5-hour day was like, okay, well, now I'm ready for intervals because I did 5 hours yesterday. Like, and now apparently 2 5-hour days in a row leaves me smoked for 3 days at least.
Yeah, that's fitness for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you lose it, you don't got it.
Yeah, you should get that tattooed on your body.
You got to get it back, and once you get it back, you got it again.
Okay. Is that the kind of coaching that people pay you for?
Obviously, it's the coaching that you need to be paying me for.
Right. Yep. That would have been helpful.
Yeah, it would have been. Now you just had 3 useless days.
Hey, I have a question. And
are you a Patreon supporter?
So does Jacob. Yeah, dude, I run this shit. All right. Hey, is the flavor of your new stuff, is that despair flavored as well, or is it more interesting than that?
The flavor of my stuff. Why are you asking about that? That's gross, dude.
That's your tongue. That flow.
Way too personal.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry. Does it taste like despair?
Yeah. Sadness.
Yeah. I mean,
16th place.
Probably. Yeah.
IPAs.
If you want to know what 16th place at a Lifetime Grand Prix tastes like, just order my new Flow flavor.
But what is the flavor?
It's flavorless, dude. There is no flavor.
You just like sweat into like a bottle. Like
flavorless. I couldn't think of something lamer than that. You couldn't come up with like leaves or something because you're a vegan, or maybe like some roots.
You want to know why?
Taro root flavored.
No, you want to know why
bark?
It's flavorless? No. Yeah, like grass clippings should have been the flavor. Yeah.
It's like when you go to like Smoothie King and you get like the whey grass and they literally take the scissors to it and they just like chuck it in there and it just tastes terrible.
Yeah.
For real?
You think I'm paying for
pay
Smoothie
extra
King?
for that too, don't you?
Okay, so Flow already had a flavorless version, but they put citric acid in there. So it wasn't really flavorless. Like it kind of tasted like a little hint of lemon lime, which I didn't really like. Like I prefer actual flavorless. Like I preferred it to just taste like sugar water.
Clear.
Yeah, right. Exactly. And so Flow came to me and they were like, "Oh, Dylan, like we want to do a Dylan Johnson special flavor." And I was like, well, do you want it to be, they were like, think about what you would want your special flavor to be. And I was like, well, to be honest, what I really want is to have the flavorless be like actually flavorless. And they're like, that's perfect.
That's perfect.
And I was like, okay, I mean, that's not really that special, but like, I guess it is what I would want. So there you go.
The bags look cool.
I know. Yeah. I didn't design the bags, but yeah. So yeah, the reason why I want it to be super flavorless is because like I wanted something that was, I didn't just want like a gimmicky flavor that's, I don't know, out there, like, you know,
cotton candy, like
apple cider or something like that.
Good flavor. Cotton candy.
Yeah. Well, you know what they wanted to do originally actually is like, I had a running joke on my YouTube. Not that any of you would know this because you don't watch my YouTube videos, but
yeah,
I had a running joke on my YouTube video about, there's this make-believe product that I made up called Hypergain Beast Mode Mass Gainer Raw Edition. That's the full name. And it always came in cupcake flavor. So they were going to make Hypergain Beast Mode Mass Gainer Raw Edition in cupcake flavor. And I was like,
Yeah.
What?
Why didn't you do that? That would have been awesome.
No, because the joke is that's a terrible flavor.
Yeah, but you know how many old dudes that follow your YouTube channel would have bought 10 of those? But bro, you would have sold so many of them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. What do you think would have sold more, that or
that? That.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we didn't end up going in that direction. I mean, I'm not opposed to doing that as like a April Fool's special. And when I say like special, I mean like something that you could actually buy. Like it's not an April Fool's joke, but we release it on April 1st and it's like a limited quantity. Anyway, I think it's like the kind of flavor that you buy once as a joke and never buy again. Because who wants cupcake flavored drink mix?
Everybody.
Wasn't Drew talking about having
everybody
any
except for you
drink mix on the Matchbox the other week?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, so I just wanted a drink mix that.
Let's all go around and think of, if you had a custom flavored drink mix, what would you do? Adam, what would yours be? Kool-Aid?
No, I'd be the same with Dylan.
So
that's why I haven't been chiming in, because
Tyler, what about you?
Yeah, you thought that. Okay, hold on.
You can think of any flavor in the world.
No. Adam,
what are you going with?
Adam, you thought that was a good idea. Let's hear it.
Yeah, when I make my own drink mix at home, I put 100 grams of pure table sugar and 500 mgs of table salt.
Damn.
That's it.
You should sell that, bro.
Well, like maybe not the flavor that you would want to drink, but the flavor that says your personality. You know what I mean?
I mean, like my guilty pleasure for dessert is to spoonful vanilla icing out of like the icing container.
Vanilla icing. Okay.
So yeah. So I mean, it's pretty plain.
Hey,
it's like basically the same thing as what Dylan's drinking.
Cake icing.
Cake icing.
Hey,
yeah.
you ever done that with pretzels, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
pretzels,
good.
Apples.
Yeah. Apples. Oh.
Tortilla chips. Pretty good. A little sweet and salty. Yeah.
Dang. Yeah. I thought I was onto something with the pretzels, but you're a full vanilla icing connoisseur.
Yeah.
Dang.
I haven't done it in years though. I broke the habit.
Tyler, what's the TCCX flavor?
I don't know, dude. Yeah, exactly. IPAs.
Yeah.
IPA flavored, just so I can influence for super hard and get in with the gravel daddies.
Scott?
He's not even
listening. He's on mute. He's like, no, whatever. Well, mine would be sweet tea.
Scott's is just like a natty ice NA beer. That's his.
Yeah. The natty ice with the camo.
Natty ice. Yeah, nice. Drew, you know about natty ice, don't you?
No. I did see a logo. I saw this really clever logo, but I can't remember it. But it was something about the camo of the can, and it had a duck on it. Oh, what did it say? It had something to do with the duck, though. It was hilarious. Anyways.
All right, Dizzle, what was your flavor?
Sweet tea. I'd go sweet tea flavor.
I feel like that actually would be a popular one. I think people would dig that.
Yeah?
Yeah. I thought your flavor was going to be something really gross that no one would buy, but I actually think people would buy that.
Dude, I did like that big solo ride on Saturday, since I dropped the kids off at camp halfway through the ride, and I ran out of bottles with like an hour to the next stop. So I got to this gas station and I wanted an iced tea so bad. I was like, I got to go for the sweet tea. And then I had this like forward thinking thought of like, I should go with the healthier option and get a yerba mate.
What?
Total dump, dude. It was, I mean, I love yerba mate, but not in the middle of a ride.
Why are you getting a healthy option in the middle of a bike ride?
That's the time when you can go the most unhealthy.
I know. I had like cracked brain, you know, like I was like, dude, I'm not thinking straight right now. I need to take a second and think ahead how I'm going to feel after this. And it was a bad decision. Yerba mate in mid ride is terrible.
Does yerba mate have calories? I've never had one.
Not much. I mainly just wanted the caffeine, I think. But should have got the sweet tea.
Jeez. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, tea has caffeine.
They're both teas, dude. That's why I got it. That's why I got the yerba mate tea.
Sweet tea.
Would your Dylan?
Your
did
yerba
they give
mate
you?
was like $8. You can get a gallon of sweet tea for
I know
$3.25.
Yeah, Dylan, did they give you the option to add caffeine to yours?
They didn't ask me about that. I'm sure if I had said I want my drink mix to have caffeine, they would have done that. But
yeah,
we didn't do
people
that.
bow down to Dylan and do whatever he says. So, yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Dylan, we really want to make the hyper beast mode raw cupcake. Nope, flavorless.
Yeah, but don't look. I'm being serious right now. Don't you feel like that would sell well initially? Maybe. I mean, that's like an old joke too. Like, would anybody even get that? Anyway, so that would sell well like one time, and then people would be like, "Okay, that was a funny joke, but this is
the
gross."
mistake you're making is you think that this DJ flavor is going to sell good all the time, and I think
Why wouldn't you just call it that though? Call it the beast mode thing or whatever. I mean, cupcake flavor is probably not that different than sugar water.
Yeah. Yeah, just call it Hyper Beast Mode Cupcake Edition, but actually it's just straight flavorless. You think people would be pissed? Be like, I ordered cupcake! I got flavorless. You think people would be mad about that?
That would be funny. That's what I'm not, no one's listening this far in. That's what we should do for April Fools. I'm going to talk to Flo about this. We're going to just repackage my super flavorless as cupcake flavored and see.
That's a good idea.
See what happens.
Since it's like artificial flavoring, you can't get dinged for like false labeling, right?
Well,
you just say I tried.
I mean, it
tried to make it cupcake flavored.
Cupcake.
You forgot the cupcake flavoring.
I mean, you could argue that it is cupcake flavor because it's tastes like sugar
water.
Yeah,
probably. Like
have you tried it yet? Have you like gotten your own bags yet?
Yeah, bro, I've got like 20 bags.
Nice.
Yeah.
How much does that cost compared to a box of sugar?
Oh,
probably a lot more.
If you hear this, you can buy mine for half price.
Mine wouldn't be that much more than yours because sweet tea is just sugar water with tea.
True. Do you cut yours or do you just go straight? Yeah, like with water. Do you cut it with water? Do you add water and sweet tea, or do you just go straight sweet tea?
You have to add water to it. What do you mean? Sweet tea. What do you mean? Like tea comes in tea bags dry.
You get the gallon of sweet tea from the store.
Buying it at the store. I thought you meant like brewing it at home.
No, you can't brew sweet tea at home. Then you got to add sugar and everything.
Why can't you brew?
You can definitely brew sweet tea at home.
Yeah, you totally could. I mean,
every other day.
You're saying it comes with the sugar in the packet.
No,
you add sugar to it.
You add
brew
sugar.
Tea, you add sugar, and then you cool it down.
You
brew
it. Add water. Add sugar.
So now, how is it going to be less than mine though? Because now you're just giving them the sugar and the tea.
Mine's I said it would be a little more than yours, like a little more expensive than yours, because then all you have to do is
a couple
add
of tea bags. I could go outside and find that amount of money.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it would just be like a fraction of a second more expensive. Yeah,
within 5 minutes, I could go find that on the street.
I mean, I would assume that you're not going to use expensive tea for this hypothetical flavor.
Louisiana's sweet tea bags.
Is that expensive tea?
Nah, it's like name brand. It's not the Kroger brand. It's good stuff.
All right. Well, I think we got to the bottom of that.
I think so.
All right. This comes from Matt. Matt says, you may have answered this before, so please disregard if so. What athletes competing in major American sports leagues has the potential to be a Tour de France winner and why? I don't think we can talk about that.
Who? What did he say?
Basically, like what professional athlete could be a tour winner
in any sport? In a major
McLaughlin.
Well, he said in a major American sports league.
Yeah, so I guess it can't be like.
So it'd have to be an American
swimming
sport.
Count?
I mean, it would have to be an endurance athlete, right? It'd have to be an endurance athlete. I don't think.
I'm assuming there's going to be some conditioning. It's not like you're just going to pull LeBron off the court and send him to the tour.
LeBron. He is like part owner of Canyon or something. Did you see that commercial they did with LeBron and Vanderpool? What a cool commercial. You got Vanderpool
cool.
and LeBron
Yeah.
in the same commercial.
So my argument is that like household sports like football, basketball, those probably require too large a body size and too much fast twitch muscles.
What if we pulled them out of their sport and we gave them
Steve
1
Nash?
year with the best?
Steve Nash.
No.
He could be a
1
baller
year?
cycling.
Are you crazy?
He could be a cyclist.
I mean,
He
in
probably
this
is a
hypothetical that I'm thinking of, they've been training and cycling their entire life.
No, I don't think so.
There's not one professional. I mean, maybe like a marathon runner, but there's probably not a professional athlete that's not a cyclist in the US that you could train for 1 year and they'd be in the Tour. Not one.
I agree.
Yeah.
1 year? That's the timeline?
That's the hypothetical I was throwing out there.
I mean, maybe
Dylan, are you talking about as if like they didn't get introduced to basketball and they got introduced to cycling instead?
Yeah, that's
how do you know that? How do you know that?
Well, I don't know. I thought that was the hypothetical.
No, he's saying an established. He's saying, or the way I understood it was an established pro athlete.
Bro, this is what I'm telling you right now. And I mean, I think I'm even.
Doofus just muted himself.
Did I mute myself?
No,
What?
No, keep talking.
You're good.
Can you hear
You're
me?
live.
I can't hear you. I can't
You're
hear
hot.
anybody.
You're hot.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
true.
Wait,
What happened?
I don't know, Drew. It's Dylan. Keep going.
Can
so
you hear me?
You guys can hear me.
You're live.
Okay. All right, cool. So what I was saying, and I think I'm going to include swimmers and runners in this, and triathletes. Like, I don't think that there's a U.S. professional sport, like a professional athlete that in another sport other than cycling that could train for 1 year and get to the Tour. 1 year is just not a lot of time.
I agree. I don't think you could. I don't even know if you could take an athlete that's not on the road and give them a year and put them in the Tour and win the
I
Tour.
bet Blevins.
You think you
Blevins
could win the Tour in 1 year?
No, not win. Is that the hypothetical win?
Yeah, it says win the Tour.
Oh, well, then
Is
no.
the hypothetical win the Tour?
It says sports leagues has the potential to be a Tour winner, and why?
Okay, well, if the hypothetical is win,
I know.
no one other than Tade. What are you talking about? Not one person.
Yeah. The
I
best
thought
American cyclists in the country are already in the Tour and have 0% chance of winning the Tour.
I thought that the hypothetical was just be in the Tour. If the hypothetical is win the Tour, then like literally not one single person. I mean, there are people who've never, there are people who've been born who have the potential to win the Tour that just never got introduced to cycling, right?
Yeah, but you could argue that like Michael Phelps might be one of the best American endurance athletes of all time, but he'd have 0% chance at winning the Tour. Like no chance.
He doesn't have like a cycling body type. He's got a swimming body type.
He was a freak for swimming.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you just have to, I guess you just have to understand how much of a freak of nature you have to be to have the potential.
Maybe like Steve Prefontaine in his era, but that would have been going up against like Eddie Merckx, right? Wasn't that about the same time?
Yeah.
So that's out.
I mean, so look, no doubt there are people in the US, mind you, that have been born who have the genetic potential to win the Tour and they just never got introduced to cycling, right? And so we'll never know.
Yeah, the thing is they're probably turned into gamers.
I know. Probably accountants, right?
Yeah.
Or they're like doing crack under a bridge.
Right. Which arguably might
Those
help.
are the only options.
Yeah. But I would say that the odds that one of them is a professional in a different sport, because you have to be so specialized in that, like your body has to be already so specialized in that certain sport.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Agreed.
Like Michael
That's
Phelps.
why it's not super common for athletes to be professionals in two sports.
Yeah, right.
Unless it's baseball.
It does seem like baseball is the crossover sport.
Yeah. You're just standing there for half the time.
Yeah.
I'm going to go.
Question, Matt. But
so I'm going to go with not one single person.
Jeremy wants to know if, well, Drew's not on here. Never mind. Yeah, specifically about Drew. Someone said that I messed up and John Gaston did not win Firecracker 50 last week. My bad. Got bad intel. That's what someone told me, so got bad intel.
Okay.
He probably would have if he was there.
How dope would it be if John Gaston won Leadville this year?
Be dope.
Will he?
Look, I'm making a prediction right now. And this is not a prediction that I think will happen. Like, this is a prediction from the heart, right? It's not a prediction from the brain. It's a prediction from the heart. John Gaston wins Leadville this year. You heard it here first.
You're thinking it. Let's head over to the Strava and see if John Gaston has even been riding his bike.
No. Are you gonna?
It's still early in the season, man. We still got a month to go.
Yeah, it's true.
But yeah, when is Leadville?
Actually, it's 3 weeks from Saturday.
Yeah, that gives me plenty of time to train for it.
Yeah, dude.
We need to shorten this gravel season up. I know we say it every other episode, but
you got plenty of time to overtrain for it. What are you talking about?
Perfect. Cooked.
Gaston. Do from Aspen. Ooh, we're both in the feed, whatever that means. I don't follow him. Wow, dude, he has put in 1 week of bike riding this year, and it was a 2-hour ride, crushing it.
Okay, well, I'm going to just assume that he doesn't put his activities on Strava. Otherwise, John Gaston, you're really going to disappoint me.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. Last year, he only put his activities on Strava the 3 weeks before Leadville.
Yeah, and he did like...
So I don't know if he just started riding his bike 3 weeks before Leadville, or if he just doesn't record it.
Didn't he do like 3 30-hour weeks in a row at altitude before Leadville or something?
That was 2 years ago.
Okay.
He hadn't ridden his bike at all, and then he just went 30 hour second.
That's what I need to do.
Yeah, dude, get after it. But yeah, he's got no bike riding this year. Well, actually, he did one race. It was a 2-hour race, and he won. That's
Attaboy. Attaboy, John Gaston.
If you're that good of an athlete, do you even need to train? For the, not like train in general, but for like this specific event. Like, do you think he really needs to ride his bike, or can he just get on the bike like a week before and be like, all right, cool. Yeah, I remember how this
I'm assuming, look, I don't know John Gaston well enough. I'm assuming he's riding his bike a lot in the summer.
Secret training.
Yeah. Dude, he freaking did this. I'm looking at the one ride that he did. He doesn't show power or anything. So he either doesn't record it or he doesn't post it. But dude took like 12 KOMs.
Maybe he just rides based on vibes.
Maybe.
That wouldn't shock me.
Yeah.
I think he is a tire nerd though, because I've not had a lot of conversations with John Gaston, but one conversation that I have had with him was about tires and about
he runs Race Kings.
Yeah, dude. If you run Race Kings, probably a tire nerd.
Maybe he just thought that's all you could talk about because it's all you ever talk about. So he was just like, hey, I need to meet this guy where he's at.
Yeah.
Just talk about something that he's into.
Yeah. He was
what a
like,
nice guy.
I know. Yeah. He was like, oh, there's that Dillman guy. Like, I should probably say something to him. I guess he's into tires.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Mark says that one time when Dillman mentioned he never quit a race, he didn't bring up the fact that he quit the gravel crit. That must count.
Well, no, he got a flat in that race. Sorry.
Well,
for correction.
You have to also remember that
tire.
if you like that race, they pull people if you get lapped. So I don't think I quit. I think I got lapped and I got pulled.
Yeah, Scott and I were watching.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing.
It was a real letdown.
I think, look, guys. I think I would have gotten 10th place if I didn't get that flat tire.
That's not
Maybe.
good.
Time will tell.
Cool.
You should.
All right, whatever. Just saying, I didn't quit a race. All right.
Let's see. I think we might have talked about this. Jamie says, what would it take for one of you guys to give the Tour Divide a shot? Any belief that you could keep up with the guy that set the 29-year-old that just set the record?
Oh, dude, I'm 36.
Couldn't keep up with him.
I would do it if Alex Howes would be there on a tandem with me to be my spirit guide.
Yeah, I mean, didn't this guy beat Lachlan?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. What?
Yeah.
All right, I was going to ask this question last week during Drew's monologue, but didn't want to interrupt. Do you count Lachlan's Tour Divide as official? Everybody was comparing. Well, it wasn't, but it didn't count. It was not official.
Yeah, so the like bike packing rules are that you can't have like camera people filming you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you can't have outside support.
So, and his only outside, okay, correct me if I'm
otherwise.
wrong, but his only outside support was the camera crew, right? Okay.
Yes.
I mean, we've talked about this before on the podcast, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just go back
a
year ago.
All right. Well, in case you don't know my opinion, fuck that rule. Fuck that stupid ass rule, dude. What do you want bike? I mean, maybe bike packers, they don't care, but like, do you want bike packing to grow? Do you want it to gain notoriety? Bike packers would probably be like, no, we want no one to do our sport. That's probably what they would say.
No one to have fun.
I think that is what they say.
They honestly, if you ask a bike packer, do you want your sport to grow? They'd probably be like, no, I want less people to do my sport.
It's like gravel, dude. You got to gatekeep this thing.
Do you think that
as many people out of it as possible?
Do you think EF would even let Lachlan go do it if they didn't film it?
I mean, I think Lachlan does what he wants, but yeah, probably not.
He is primarily just marketing for their organization.
Sure. Yeah.
Right. Like he's way more valuable if they get to record it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why we keep Scott on this podcast. He's way more valuable
Yes,
if we can record his face weekly.
Okay, but
while he sits there and looks for his
Lachlan's like a bit of a freak in himself, and he still finished 17 hours behind this guy that just won.
Well,
17 hours. That's like almost a day.
If they were recording it, they would have found this guy cheating.
Dude, maybe that's true. Maybe recording it's like how you validate it.
Maybe that by recording it, they had to have him go back and redo stuff for the dramatics. You know,
like Survivor
retakes.
Man.
Yeah.
You ever seen that show?
Yeah, exactly.
He would walk away, film himself walking, and like, oh, got to go back and get the camera.
Yeah. What's the deal? Do they do drug testing for this, or is it just like?
Okay.
Do you think they do drug testing, but they don't allow you to record yourself?
No, that was a rhetorical question. Of course, they don't do drug testing.
You should be on drugs to do that race.
I mean, honestly, if they did do drug testing, like half the participants would be disqualified for smoking weed.
Is there a time cutoff for that race? Fill me in from last year.
What do you mean time cutoff?
Like, do you have to finish it within a certain period of time, or could you just go out and like have a fun?
The vibes say you can do it in however long you want.
Month-long vacation. Okay.
Yeah, cool. I mean, most people do it in at least a month.
Okay.
Only freaks do it in 12 days.
Yeah. You're just rushing through it. You're not even enjoying the experience at that point.
I take it back. The one athlete in the U.S. that could beat Tade at the Tour is this guy, if he actually cared.
Robin Gamperli. I don't think he's from the States, though.
Oh, damn. All right.
Switzerland. Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of the Swiss, I have a bone to pick with the UCI in general. I know you guys already talked about the mountain bike race, but why is it that of all of the cycling disciplines, no matter how silly they are, in most of them you can change bikes mid-race. Why in mountain biking can you not do that mid-race? Why do you have to have a wheel swap or a new derailleur or something like that? Why can't you just get a new bike? What's the purpose?
I feel like that's a good rule to have. You don't want people swapping.
Why? Because that's the rule at Unbound.
Why? Why would you not want people swapping mid-race?
I don't know. Do you want it to turn into cyclocross where everybody needs spare bikes all the time?
But what I'm saying is like, well, yes, obviously it's a superior discipline, more fun than mountain biking. But no, if you watch both the men's and the women's races had mechanicals in them.
So is that what happened to Blevins? Do you know?
No, dude, he's just washed.
Okay.
In the XCO race, that was a joke. Sorry if anybody didn't catch that.
Blevins is definitely listening. He's pissed, dude.
He's pissed off. Dang it. Really wanted to be friends with him.
You blew it.
No, like it didn't really affect the outcome of the women's race because Samara Maxwell still rode back to it. But in the men's race, Luca Martin was keeping up with Pidcock, had a flat tire, and then his mechanics proceeded to botch the tire swap because they had to use an impact driver instead of a freaking Allen key. And then he just took so long in the pit. It was just ridiculous. And it was like, why do you have to stop in the pit? Why can't you just get another bike? It has to be the same bike. You can't be like, I'm going to get my road bike now because it's the climbing part of the course.
It is interesting. Yeah. Like in road racing and cyclocross, you can bike swap.
Exactly. Road racing, you
can do it anywhere. You could do it in a field.
Yeah. I mean, they don't even do anything. They they crash really slowly, but they still get a new bike,
I'm gonna do some pushback on that. I don't think that's a bad rule.
Well, you can shut the hell up.
Look, okay.
I'm only here for people that support my takes.
Let me defend the one bike rule. So, if you can just swap bikes, I think people would probably do riskier tire setups. Like they'd run lighter casing tires and they'd run lower pressures and they wouldn't run inserts because they'd be like, well, if I flat, I just go straight into the pits and get my second bike. And I feel like that's kind of an interesting aspect of mountain bike racing. Like, did you run too light a setup where it's not going to make it through the race? Or did you do it just perfectly where you got the setup just right? It's light enough, but it's not so light that it's going to break on you. Like it's a balancing act. And it's a balancing act when you're racing because you're like, man, I can't smash straight into that rock even though it may be faster.
But you can swap wheels though.
Yeah, but that's going to be a time penalty. Like it's going to cost you 30 seconds and if your mechanic is incompetent like Luca Martin's, then it's going to cost you a minute,
I didn't want to say it, but you can direct all feedback to @Dylan Johnson on Instagram. Cannondale's Factory Racing, if you're listening.
Yeah, I don't know. It is an interesting thought.
It is just
I personally hate the 2-bike rule or whatever 12-bike rule that you can have in cyclocross because it's just a pain in the ass. Like whenever you go race,
you say that you have to.
I know, but it's a huge disadvantage if you don't. Just
look at the weather. You probably don't. You could probably just lay some wheels in the pit. Everybody thinks that they have to have 2 bikes, just the way everybody thinks that they have to have tubulars, but you don't. You can run it. People just want to do what everybody else is doing. But in a discipline like mountain biking, like especially XCO, I'm not like cross country, short track is less so, right? But probably more impactful if you have some type of mechanical, but the races are so short that it's like you're not coming back anyways. But in like an XCO race, if your mechanics aren't dialed and you botch your whatever, like you should just, in my opinion, you should be able just to roll in there, grab a new bike, like limit it to have 2 bikes or whatever. But there's no reason why like the outcome of the race should be changed because of a third party that's out there.
Who's the third party?
The mechanic.
The mechanics.
Well, it's the same party as the rider.
Second party. Okay. Yeah. Well,
I mean, there's lots of, there's lots of forms of racing where like the mechanics actually matter to the end result of the race.
So like Formula 1, you can swap everything basically except the chassis. Correct. I mean, in theory, right?
Yeah.
So that's
probably drop a new engine if you need.
That's to. Mountain bike rules. That's
exactly
mountain bike rules. You can swap everything except for the frame.
Like, it's not Pidcock's fault that Luca Martin's wrenches were an idiot and had the impact driver on backwards. You know, like.
No, you should just watch it. They just like fumbled with it. It was hard.
Did they actually have it in reverse? Like, were they tightening it instead of?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, okay, correct me if I'm wrong.
I bet you it was a Ryobi.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't he leave the pits and then have to come back?
No, he didn't leave the pits. I don't know. I don't know if they run SRAM or Shimano on that team, but something with his derailleur like wasn't set up. Like you saw when Martin came in, there were two mechanics. One like grabbed the bike, which is already like too much. The other one is like trying to put the impact driver into the axle to take it off. They take it off. Then it's like now you have 4 sets of hands trying to align the rotor and the, I don't even know what you call it, like in the rear drops.
Calipers?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like the rotors, the calipers, like in the rear drops, etc. So there's like too many people already just messing with that. And then one of the guys is like grabbing the derailleur, presumably to like push it back, like pull it backwards so that you can fit it on there. But something in there, like the derailleur wasn't quite working. Maybe it was in crash mode. I don't know. Something like that. But
okay, can we talk?
Then they had to run to the end to fix his bike again.
Okay.
And then he still
got second.
Yeah, he still got second. So it is what it is. But
by 20 seconds. That's pretty impressive.
Look, it was unfortunate that happened because it made the race less interesting. But I'm going to be honest, I feel like that didn't affect the results at all.
Pidcock would have just gone faster if he needed to.
Can we talk about how
pocket rocket?
Can we talk about how dumb crash mode is on Shimano? What the heck, Shimano?
Yeah, like, what is the point of that? Like you crash and you can't shift? I don't get it. I really don't get it.
Yeah, especially on you should be able to. I think they should have crash mode available to you if you're an amateur rider, so you don't damage your derailleur after a crash. But if you're a pro,
if you crash, you deserve to damage your derailleur.
Like, how are you going to damage it?
Like you're gonna shift it into the spokes or something. But if you're a pro, you don't care about damaging your derailleur. You just need to shift your bike. Like
I think you can.
You also
turn
just
that
can
off,
get out of it. You press the one button 12 times.
You can turn it off.
Button 12 times. No, you just undo it.
You can also just quit the race.
You just undo the crash mode.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can turn it off.
Like you can make it so that it never happens. Because if it starts happening, like obviously you can do whatever Scott's saying.
No, you can't turn it off. I thought you could with the new one.
I honestly have no idea. I just feel like if you could, I would have done that already.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the mountain bike one. You're talking about road. I'm talking about mountain bike.
I don't do mountain bike.
Who's calling you, dude?
Sorry, I got a call.
Lowe's.
I obviously. Yeah, I don't know. I always thought that was kind of dumb though. Before with Shimano, but I thought they fixed it with this one, but maybe not. Can we do one more topic? Can we talk about the 32-inch mountain bike that was out there?
Oh, yeah. How have we not talked about this already? Dang. Yes.
It was from BMC, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Covered it. Great.
Cool. All right, we're done.
Oh, yeah. Well,
that was great.
Yeah.
I'm going to see this bad boy.
Scott, what do you have to say about it?
Did you even know about it?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know enough about it to have an opinion. What was that?
They can't just make a post with pictures. They have to add sound.
Did you find the post?
Yeah, I just sent it to you guys.
I will say that prototype looks pretty wild. Like, did you see the steer tube?
Yeah, that's because it's a prototype. Like they're just using machined like aluminum, whatever you'd call it. The
what
junctions?
What rider was riding that bike?
It just says team.
Okay,
I think they were just training on it. I don't think they actually rode it in the race.
Yeah. So you guys know Logan Casper, the guy who won Unbound XL like 2 or 3 years ago?
Yeah, dude, we had him on the podcast. His mom was cool.
His mom was cool?
Yeah, she reached out.
Okay, dude, we've got so many moms listening to this podcast. It's crazy.
That should be the spin-off podcast.
And X's dad.
Scott, get on that.
Yeah.
So what about Logan?
Logan Casper has he experimented with 32-inch wheels.
Really?
Yeah.
What bike did he have that they fit?
So he used his hardtail the same hardtail mountain bike that he used to win Unbound XL. He put 32-inch wheels with normal size gravel tires on it because
they make that.
WTB apparently makes 32-inch gravel tires that are like 45s or something.
Wow. Okay.
And they fit on that bike probably because it's designed to have big tire clearance.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason they fit. They obviously wouldn't fit on a normal gravel bike.
What do you say?
Well, he thought it was really slow, and I think that's only because WTB tires suck. I mean, WTB tires are like the last tire I would recommend to somebody.
What about this dude who's running Maxxis?
Yeah, I mean, clearly Maxxis has a prototype too. I don't know if they have. I don't know if Maxxis has a gravel tire though.
No, these are Aspens.
I mean, in which case it would also be the last tire I would recommend to somebody. Like, can we get Conti on the 32-inch tire train already?
Yeah. Are you curious?
Yeah. I guess that the question would be, like, at what point does, obviously the bigger the wheel, and this could go on forever. I mean, we could have freaking 60-inch wheels. Like, at what point, and the bigger the wheel, the better the rollover is going to be. So you're hitting bumps and you can like roll over anything with more efficiency because the wheel's bigger. But like, at what point does the negative impact of the first thing people are going to throw out there is weight, but that's probably not the first thing I'm thinking of. The first thing that I'm thinking of is
position.
Position is one thing, but I'm thinking about aerodynamics and like the increased
that's what I mean.
Cross-sectional area, and I guess position on the bike too. Like, you're higher up on a bigger wheel.
Yeah. I don't know, but this cockpit's crazy.
That's what I was talking about, dude. Can you show the people a picture of what I'm... Look at that thing.
Can you see it?
Whose bike is
so
that?
freaking blurry?
Do you think somebody's going to sit through an hour and 40 minutes on YouTube to see a shitty view of your phone when they could just look up the damn thing on a quarter of their screen?
Good point, Scott. Good point. That stem looks sick, though. I kind of want it.
Yeah. Look at how the stem is like attached. It's like
attached to
it's attached to the fork crown, is it not?
Yeah.
Don't you have back issues, Adam?
Yeah, that's probably why. Because I'm a sucker for super slam stems. I mean, I'm guessing they only did this because the position on the 32 inches would otherwise be way too high. Because like when you look at him ride the bike, he still looks pretty upright.
Yeah. I mean,
also, whoever put these pictures together, you know how they try to do the thing where it's like you can scroll between two images and it makes it look like it's just one picture? They totally botched that.
All right, Adam.
Like shit.
So this is a post on Instagram?
Yeah. I sent it to you.
Go to the comment section.
Okay.
From what there were a bunch of posts about it from what I saw, it seemed like people were hating on it.
LOL, what are we even doing at this point? If Dylan Johnson had this wheel set on his gravel bike, he'd go undefeated in 2025.
Dylan told you to read the comments because he was 100%.
Is that why you said
100%.
that? Damn it. I didn't. I swear I didn't know that was going to be a comment.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Dude.
Go to the comment section. There's just nothing about me in there. God.
Yeah. It's just so self-centered. Sorry, guys. Move on to the next topic.
Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of people don't like it.
I was trying to find a more clear picture of this bike. Can you just send it to the group? Because I couldn't see it.
Just go to
what do you mean
Pink
send it
Bike?
to the
That's
group?
where
I already
was.
did that.
Okay.
Oh, dude. People are going to be mad hating on Pink Bike for sure.
Why are people like offended by this? I don't get like what the deal is. Who is it better?
Scott, are you like new to the internet, man? Like people are offended by everything on the internet.
Yeah, maybe everything you say.
Scott, if you actually like said something on the internet, they'd be offended by you too.
Well, yeah, I gotta go. I'm
Ken, you were supposed to go 16 minutes ago.
5 minutes.
I didn't
late.
realize what time it was.
I mean, yeah. I only had a hard cutoff because somebody was supposed to call me, but they haven't called me yet. So
yeah, probably because remember how they said like, "Hey, I can't do that because I got something else going on."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
that's probably what this person's got going on.
Set a hard stop in case I don't want to be on this podcast anymore, so I have an excuse from before. You know.
Yeah,
yeah, dude. I'll give you a call at 4. I'm not going to call that guy at 4.
I mean, I don't even want to talk to this person, so
I hope that they listen to this podcast.
All right, it's probably Drew.
It's probably Drew. Yeah, we have our like monthly business meeting at 4, guys.
All right, I'll see you later.
All right, see ya.